Hello and welcome. Welcome and thank you for joining us for Visit Lauderdale's live and on location virtual webinar series. Today is February 25th, and we are wrapping season 3 with this episode number 4, highlighting what's new here in Greater Fort Lauderdale. My name is Tracy Vaughn, and I am the Senior VP of Global Sales at Visit Lauderdale. And joining me today from our team, our leisure team, is Gabriel Martinez, who will lead today's conversation with our partners, and Caitlin Etchvers, who will manage our chats with advisors and be our all-around tech guru. So I mentioned the date, February 25th, because it was around this time last year that almost in a blink of an eye, everything changed because of the new virus that swept the globe. The coronavirus that soon became a household name. And certainly the global travel and tourism industry was among the hardest hit due to the pandemic. This one-year marker has many of us reflecting and recounting when we last traveled. Personally, my last business trip was in March 2020, and I am seriously missing both my business and leisure travel, and I suspect many of you are too. However, there's a lot of promising news now with effective vaccines driving consumers' sense of optimism and travel decisions. Gabe will share some more good news with you shortly. Now, we could not have seen this year coming or this past year coming, but as an industry, I think we should be incredibly proud of the way we have pulled together and worked harder and more creatively to support each other. This series was created because of the pandemic, and to our advisors that have joined us today and previously, thank you for your support. And we applaud you for your tenacity in navigating through tough times and staying informed and relevant. We do believe that your expertise, enthusiasm, and authentic care will be indispensable as travel planning and demand continues to increase. We certainly hope that you are experiencing that already. And to our local partners, our hotels, restaurants, and attractions, kudos for evolving and adjusting to this new landscape as well. In many ways, I think we may be better than ever. Making our traveling guests feel comfortable has always been a priority, but our new clean and safe protocols have actually created some new efficiencies that customers have wanted for a long time. So today we are talking about what's new. And last year we had so many planned projects in the works. And amazingly, many of these projects have completed very recently, maybe not on the original timeline, but they are completed and open. So talk about building the plane as it flies. These establishments adjusted accordingly, and we are so excited to share with you today some of the newest and trending play, stay, and dining options in Greater Fort Lauderdale. But before I hand this over to Gabe and Caitlin, I'd like to thank our partners who you will see live and on location shortly. Matt Lois, the DOS from Hotel Marin. Hi, Matt. Kara Lundgren, the GM from Cambria, Fort Lauderdale Beach Hotel. Kim Butler, Marketing Director from Dania Point. And Troy Ganter, who is the founder and creator of Papa's Raw Bar. Hi, guys. So glad you're here to join us. Also, I just want to note that this episode is being recorded. You can find it and all of our episodes at sunny.org/travel-trade. And stay tuned. We are taking a short hiatus from this series, but we will be back in April. Gabe will tell us more about that later in the presentation as well. So, Caitlin, over to you. How about sharing some housekeeping notes? Again, thank you all for joining us.
All righty. Thank you so much, Tracy. So for those of you who have not joined us before on a webinar, we like to just go over some quick items in regards to the webcams. So our webinars are really meant to be focused on the person that's speaking so that you can see a little bit of a tour of what their surroundings look like, where they're at. You can get a better feel for who they are, what they're doing, and where they're at. So that's really important. So what you can do is you can play around with the little, I I hate explaining this. Gabe does such a better job, but the little line there that's at the top of your, kind of at the top of your screen, there's a thin gray line there, or white-ish line, and you can move that down and up so that you can make the screen of the camera look a little bit larger. And we would prefer that you do that rather than seeing the PowerPoint, because we're all just PowerPointed out. So definitely make the camera a little bit larger. And if you have any technical difficulties with the webcams, you can always press on the top where it says webcams, and you can see, who is, who's speaking, where it says everyone, if you want to just see who's everyone or just the presenter, things like that. So definitely play around with that. If you do have any questions, please feel free to put them in the questions area, type those away. We will answer most of them at the end. We have a Q&A session. Make sure you're listening in, because we have a lot of great prizes that we'll be doing some trivia at the end. And then last but not least, we do have some handouts. So if you go on the right little menu section of the dashboard there, you can see 4 handouts that we encourage that you download. You can download those and save those PDFs in your Greater Fort Lauderdale file, so that you can have more information on the Cambria Hotel, Papa's Restaurant, the Marin, and our what's new over and encompassing PDFs there. And I think Kim is going to be emailing you all with some specials after that as well. So definitely we encourage you to listen in on the download those handouts. Those are only available to those attendees listening right now. So if you're listening to the recorded one after, sorry, they're not available. You can email Gabe or myself, and I'm sure we'll be able to send those over to you. And I think that's all I have for right now. I'm going to turn my camera off, and I'm going to pass it over to Gabe.
Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Tracy. And partners, you can turn your cameras off, remain muted. That's our basic etiquette here in our webinars. But thank you so much for joining us for this last episode of season 3. We're so excited that you're with us. And as always, we want to start with, we want to hear you, want to know what you're thinking. So we got a couple polls this time around. If Caitlin can help me deploy this one. We're going to be talking about what's new and what's on the horizon. We want to know what kind of an impact does this make on your client's decision making. So whether this makes or breaks a sale, whether it just helps push something over the top, or people have decided on a destination they're coming, whether or not we're aware or cognizant or communicative of new things. But it's usually a tricky thing, because if you ask us what's new, we have a time frame for that. But I usually, when I get that question what's new, I always ask, well, how long has it been since you've visited us? Because we have, even in this last 12 months that we have had, there's so many new things that sometimes it's hard to keep up for us. So I can't imagine for you folks out there, wherever you are, to keep track of all destinations, all things here in Visit Lauderdale. But you will, let's see what maybe Caitlin can share the results of the poll, or at least, yeah, there we go. Sometimes it makes a big difference. So that's the majority of you. And then the rest of you do say that it makes quite a bit of difference. So hopefully, which has been the aim and the goal of these webinars all along, we'll give you some tools, some actionable items that you can use in your sales to help people make that decision to come here. But you will have noticed right at the beginning that one of the newest things that we have to show is that we have a brand new brand. And you'll see that we're now Visit Lauderdale, new logo, new tagline, which is everyone under the sun, meaning that we are a welcoming, open, receptive destination that doesn't look at color, skin color, religious background, behavior. We welcome everyone under the sun. And that leads me to this map. Even though Lauderdale is in our name, of course, we represent all of what is Broward County, all the 31 municipalities here. We want you to invite your clients to come, visit them all, because there's a lot to see. And just because you have, for example, 12 beach towns, just because you've seen one, doesn't mean you know another one. Everyone has its flavor. So it's 23 miles of beaches on the Atlantic coast, the beginning of the headwaters of the Everglades to the west, and then canals, rivers, lakes, and all kinds of fun stuff in between. But well, I'll give you a little secret too for those of you in attendance today. And if you repeat this, I will know it was you. But if you see the slide advancing without me asking for it, it's because Caitlin is pressing me to move because I'm wasting a lot of time. But just a little secret, a little insight knowledge. We do, as if you have been with us before, you know, if this is your first time, we like to share good news right at the outset because there are some good news to share. So let's get into it. Right now, there's a couple of the people who conduct surveys that are tracking very good attitudes and behaviors. Destination analysts are tracking the highest level of optimism in terms of where the pandemic is going in the States that has ever been. And there's another house that is called Longmont International. They conduct a weekly study, and they found out this last week 80%, so 8 in 10 people are planning to travel within 6 months. So there's not, maybe you're not seeing a lot of bookings coming in, maybe you are, but there's definitely a difference in intent. That corner, we have turned that corner, and better things are coming. For us in particular, you'll see, I think we have a slide now on our airport. Every one of our top 50 markets, or what were our 50 top markets in 2019, remain with service in 2020 and 2021. So wherever you are, there's a flight, there's a direct service pretty close at a very good rate, because also remember our airport has very good average fares. But we haven't stopped. Our airport hasn't stood still. We not only are we keeping our top the service from our top 50 markets, we're adding service. So all these that you see listed on their screen are actually new flights coming, or have started flying, or are coming online here in 2021. So we're making it easy for you to sell us. We're making it easy for people to access us to get to visit Lauderdale. Obviously, cleanliness, safety is of utmost priority to everyone now traveling, or everyone even staying at home. Very early on, we developed this protocol, this set of protocols. We called it the Safe and Clean Pledge. It's very simple, very streamlined, 8 steps that people volunteer to take. And so we rolled out throughout Broward County. I last count, and my colleagues will have to correct me, because at last count, I think we had over 500 businesses in the county that had taken the pledge. So this is not just for hotels or hospitality businesses. This is for, I mean, from hair salons.
800, Gabe.
So
800.
That
was the latest update.
Yeah, there we go. Because I mean, it's very easy to take on the protocols, very easy to assume the pledge, and so more and more people are doing it. You will find it all across the county. Work at our convention center continues. So again, we have not stood still. It's a massive investment in an expansion that will even include a hotel, which will start rolling. The openings will start rolling in this year, probably towards the end of this year. And then complete opening of all the expansion will be in 2024. One quick thing, this is what's new in our own website. So remember, sunny.org/travel-trade, that's all about you. Sunny.org/travel-trade is all information for you. In there, we have listed now a link to what's new. Again, I don't know what's new for you, for us. This is constantly updated. So this page, this link that you see on the page, right there on the left hand side of the image, that link will take you to the most recent, most updated additions to the destination. So feel free to browse that, check it out every so often. The most updated information will be there. As Tracy mentioned, we have, other than the 550 existing properties and all the thousands of rooms that we have available, investment has continued in the destination. So, so far as we know, and again, Caitlin and Tracy will have to correct me if I'm wrong, but none of the ongoing projects prior to February of last year have stopped. Some of them have delayed, but none of them have stopped. And so, in fact, we have a couple of those folks who worked through the pandemic, worked through the difficult year, continued investing because they believe in this destination. So we have at this point more than doubled our inventory from 2014. We continue opening properties, and so very pleased that you will be meeting two of those today. We are very much defined by water culture, by sun, and so our destination already was set up to have venues that could host people outside, and we could host people outside all year round. So a big thing for us, other than playing on, in, under, next to the water, is that you can dine out, you can hang outside. We have over 150 venues that offer that kind of accommodation. So again, people are looking for that. I mean, not just want to see friends and family, people want to be on the beach and they want to be outside. We have it. So over 150 places to do that in Visit Lauderdale. And then surprise your clients. We have a little bit of adventure tourism. We can go out to the Everglades and see gators, birds, turtles, fish, all up close. Of course, you can go yachting and scuba diving and all that stuff. So without further ado, one of the newest properties to open. This one is right on the beach, right on the sand. In Fort Lauderdale Beach is a property from the Curio brand of Hilton. It's Hotel Marin. So I'll invite Matt, and I know that Natalie will be helping him, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about Hotel Marin. Lovely property. Matt, take it away.
Gabriel, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, I just want to thank the leisure team, Caitlin, Gabe, and Tracy. Thank you for allowing the Hotel Marin to partner and join today. We're so excited to welcome everyone to the Hotel Marin. We're a Curio collection by Hilton. We actually just opened up about 1 month ago, January 21st, 2021. So we are brand new. If anyone out there is familiar with the Curio brand, we're one of the 18 brands of the Hilton enterprise. We are actually a lifestyle brand. Hotel Marin, we are a 141 room property. Again, as Gabe mentioned, directly across from the beach. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to show you guys, everyone out there, the view that we have going on, sitting in one of our oceanfront premium king rooms right now. Yes, that is real. That's 81 degrees here in Fort Lauderdale Beach. So, you know, for everyone in those cold weather destinations, this is what you're missing right now, is that beautiful blue sky day. The ocean looks absolutely fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and just pan around real quick, everyone. So just so you can see, I am in a king oceanfront premier room. 141 rooms here at the hotel. You have water views all around. 80% of our rooms have balconies. So when you come to South Florida, you're going to want to be outside and be in the natural elements and and breathe in that ocean air and fresh air. So again, 80% of the rooms have balconies, 141 rooms. My colleague Natalie is actually going to be down in my lobby, so we're going to tune her in, and Natalie's going to show us a little bit more about what we have going on down in the lobby. Thank you, Natalie. So everyone, just taking again that view. Again, we are right across from the beach. You can see, I'd say 15, maybe 20 steps get you on the sand. As Natalie walks in here, again, you'll see the elements. Being Hilton, we want to make sure your guests are safe. So we're part of the Clean Stay program. Hilton was one of the first hotel enterprises to come out with the Lysol partnership. You may have heard of it. We do a great job. We have the Lysol wipes in the lobby. We have the hand sanitizer throughout. High touch point areas are cleaned daily, multiple times a day in the lobby. As Natalie pans around, you can see with Marin, everything is ocean, is sea. Marin meaning sea. So you're going to see a lot of the grays, the blues, the browns in the lobby kind of bringing you in. Natalie's panning on that wave light, signature wave light we have in the lobby. So again, just really welcoming when you come into the hotel. But it really draws your eye out to the ocean. Natalie's going to go ahead and pan around now. We have a signature celebrity chef restaurant here at the hotel. It is Riviera by Fabio Vibiani. For any of you foodies out there, Fabio Vibiani was actually on Top Chef. He has about 35 restaurants. He unfortunately did not win, but he won fan favorite because of his personality and his look. So again, if you don't know Fabio, go check him out. He's got a great personality. He is here on property throughout the year, so he'd love to say hi, shake your hand, fist bump, give you a high five, and take a selfie if you like that. Riviera is coastal Italian, so a lot of seafoods, a lot of pasta dishes, but again, we're really bringing in that local Fort Lauderdale flair as well. We have some great outside dining, so we know, again, when you come to Fort Lauderdale, you want to be outside in that natural light. Again, there it is right there. Great outside dining. 3-meal-a-day restaurant, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you are in the area, it is phenomenal. So again, there'll be some questions at the end, but again, just keep in mind water views all around. Great lobby space, that open air, great space out there. So if there's any opportunities for a cocktail reception or anything that you were looking to do, we could always host it outside. So look forward to answering any questions. And Natalie, thank you for that. And everyone, thank you. And we look forward to having you here at Fort Lauderdale at the Hotel Marin.
Thank you, Matt and Natalie, for your help. I really appreciate that. And by the way, I saw that this afternoon, we have somebody that was connecting with us from Palermo, Italy. So hopefully Riviera will remind them of their home cooking when they come visit us. So Pietro, always welcome, benvenuto. Next, we have another one of our brand new properties, and I want to invite Kara, who is the GM at Cambria, to tell us a little bit about another beach hotel, the Cambria Fort Lauderdale Beach. Take it away, Kara.
Thanks, guys. We are so glad to have you, and it's always fun to be here with the team and Matt from Papa's Raw Bar and Kim. So we're really excited as well. We're just a couple miles up the beach from the Hotel Marin, which we are excited to be joining them. We did also open this year. We opened on January 13th. So it's always exciting. We can, I know Matt and I can probably share lots of great stories about opening hotels. We opened our last hotel together, and now we opened on the benchmarks of the beach. But in a pandemic, it's always fun. So we're excited that our developers continue to get us open. So we're owned by a local Fort Lauderdale family. We have a single family owner that has been building and developing properties all through the area over the years. And this particular property was very important to them. They owned it for 20 years. It was 3 parcels. It was 3 hotels were here. And we tore down in 2018 and started building. So we're located up on North Fort Lauderdale Beach, up across the street from the Auberge, which is awesome. And we have a lot of fun here because we are also located, I'm going to give you guys a little tour. We're located on the intercoastal and on the ocean, directly across from the ocean. So here's one of our standard hotel rooms that I'm going to pan around and be able to show you. We have king size and doubles. We have 3 suites, and we have a fun little throwback here behind us. Here's old Fort Lauderdale Beach from the good old 80s of spring break, and we have both of our piers located here, and our lifeguard stand are in all of our guest rooms. So it's been a really fun experience. We're a 97-room property, and the property is state-of-the-art with some really fun eco-friendly features, such as key-controlled access to all areas of the hotel and all electricity in the room. And inside each of our bathrooms, we have rain showers and that are above us. And actually in front of you, as you can see, we have Bluetooth activated mirrors in all of our bathrooms so that you can listen to your podcast or your local radio station. I guess you could talk on the phone too if you wanted to, but that's been a really fun example. I'm going to show you around in a little bit of our lobby and our area so that you guys can take a look and see what it is. So the hotel is known for a state-of-the-art fitness center. So we are located right on A1A. Actually, our hashtag is Cambria on the A1A. So here is what we look like when you walk into our fitness center. Overlooks all of Ocean Boulevard with state-of-the-art equipment and machines, and large enough to host group classes when we get back into doing some in-person activities. The hotel was built to experience that turn-of-the-century look. So everything in the hotel has been done with mixed metals, mixed woods. Our interior designers with our local owners and Cambria have been great. Cambria is Choice Hotels' new upscale lifestyle brand, and we are the 55th Cambria to open. So now we go into our lobby where we have our lobby bar, our welcome experience, and our couple of our restaurants that I'm going to take a peek and show you that are up and coming as we speak. So as we go into the lobby, we're able to see our marketplace for our guests to grab snacks and sundries, our beautiful lobby bar that is directly behind us, that I think everybody should come and join me at for a fun martini. We have our piano in the lobby, so we can come and join us for some afternoon delights and a fun example. Our best thing that we have, though, is when we walk right outside. We're right here, 500 steps to the beach, and soon, very soon, you can come join us because we are building up a rooftop bar and lounge. So we hope to see you guys soon. Thank you. I hope you're staying warm. Like Matt said, it is sunny and absolutely beautiful down here, and everybody should get back to traveling. We look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.
Kara, thank you so much. I love it. And I hope, folks, that you didn't forget to maximize your screen. Remember that little bar that you have in between the cameras and the presentation, because those two properties are just gorgeous. I love them. I have been to Hotel Marin. I owe you a visit, Kara. Let's arrange that after you open the rooftop bar. But I love it. I do love our hotels. There's so much to see and do here that sometimes we just haven't seen it all, and we live here. Next, and again, we keep investing. Our residents, our people keep investing in the destination. Dania Point, I'd like to invite Kim Butler. Dania Point is no exception. This is an area that you'll find a lot of activity to do. It's not just a shopping area. It's not just a dining area. It's not. I'll let Kim explain. But Dania Point in Dania Beach. Kim, take it away.
Okay. Well, you can hear the cars go by too, and that's one of the great things that we want to talk about at Dania Point. We are all of the things that you want to know about in a destination: play, stay, and dining. And on top of that, we've got a few more things. But just to whet your appetite, I want to show you the beautiful coconut shrimp that is right here at the Tommy Bahama Marlin Bar, which is where we're at, probably right at the center of everything here at Dania Point. So what we have is we have residences. We'll have 600 units of luxury apartment rentals that are available, and as well as just a complete complement of dining and shopping. One of the things that we're particularly proud of in this ground is that so many of our restaurants, everything from quick serve restaurants to fine dining, offer a unique experience, whether it's our Brazilian steakhouse, the Rodizio Grill, or Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurants, and of course, even right here at the Tommy Bahama Marlin Bar, where you can shop and eat all in the same place. So pretty fantastic that way. But one of the things we're particularly proud of, and that's come out of, some of the good things that have come out of our past year, has been the opportunity to expand the outdoor dining. So virtually every restaurant that's opened here in the last 6 months has expanded their outdoor dining footprint, and as well as those that had previously opened have added outdoor dining. So really, your customers, when they travel to South Florida and Greater Fort Lauderdale and have a chance to come to Dania Point, have the true Floridian experience of eating outside and enjoying the great weather. And speaking of that, we want to share a little sunshine with you, because not only are we brand new in and of itself, but we continue to grow as well. So coming up in the very near future, actually in the next 30 days or so, we'll be opening 2 phenomenal retailers, Urban Outfitters and Anthropology. And then the other thing that we'll be adding to our resume is a fantastic new hotel product as well. So we have the Marriott full service as well as the Marriott AC hotels that will be coming online very shortly here at Dania Point. I'm going to just walk a couple of steps from Tommy Bahama, and at the end of the street you can see them. I hope you can see them up in the background there. The buildings are up. There's a great big video wall. There'll be a nice congregation area for people to just come and relax and enjoy. So very exciting. Lots of great things that are coming up here at Dania Point. One of the nicest things about it is the proximity to the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, located in Dania Beach, as well as the Port Everglades Seaport. So we are less than 5 miles from both of those. And even on the footprint of Dania Point, there are 4 other hotels that are actually on the grounds of the 100 acres that we currently occupy, right off of exit 22 at I-95. So we invite you to come on down and to be able to send your clients down to experience. Yes, it's a shopping experience. It's also a dining experience. And when it comes to play, nobody's better at it than us. We'll be adding a Regal Cinemas coming up in the very near future, as well as an improv comedy club. And I believe one of the pictures that you're looking at is from our Bolero, which is located right down the street here from the fountain. And Bolero is just a wonderful, wonderful attraction where they've got an arcade on the inside. They have bowling, 26 lanes of bowling. So even in COVID, we're still able to go inside and play and come outside and enjoy the sunshine. So lots of great things to do. Just want to give you that great shot of Tommy Bahama. You can see it's right on the circle, very walkable, great nightlife, as well as being able to stay right on the premises. So you get dropped off, you get to explore, have a choice of restaurants between Cooper's Hawk, Rodizio Grill, Firebirds, and all of our quick serves, including bento sushi, in ramen noodles, and the list goes on and on and on. So we invite you to come on down. We've got some lovely prizes for you. And as a matter of fact, Tommy Bahama has graciously donated a free cocktail or a free appetizer for you. So we'll be sending those out in the mail to you too. Looking forward to answering any questions that you have, and certainly extend the invitation for you to come and visit us at Dania Point in Dania Beach.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Kim. I love Dania Point. And by the way, folks, this reminded me how drivable, how close we are. So I live in Coconut Creek, which is a northwest part of the county, probably as far as you can get from Dania Point and still be in Broward County. And I bring my kids to Bolero all the time. So it's very close. Everything here is close. You can get there from where I live in 25 minutes max. And so it's a great place to spend some time. And
You stole my thunder. I wanted to say the same thing, Gabe, that yes, Bolero, great family activity. And also the night market, right? Kim, you have like a pop-up night market. I went there with my kids.
We
and
do. Thank you for reminding me. Every second and fourth Friday, we have a phenomenal night market. It started as an experiment and it has grown incrementally.
So fun.
Last 3 events. In fact, we have a night market tomorrow night for any of those that are local. Come down and check it out. We also do our show once a month too, our Cars at the Point, where we'll draw thousands of spectators and almost 200 cars on display. And these are all free events.
Great. Thank you so much. Folks, if you are wondering out there, all of these places, you will have to recommend to your clients that they wear a mask, unless if you are outside and you are able to socially distance yourself from the next group of the next patron or the next traveler, then outside, socially distanced, you're fine to not wear a mask. But if you're outside and you cannot keep 6 feet away from the next group or next person, or if you're indoors, you always have to be wearing a mask unless you're eating or drinking. So it's very standard all across Broward County. Everybody's doing it. It's fairly simple, and we're not getting any pushback from, at least from the traveling public. But speaking of eating and drinking, I am so excited to bring you all the folks. I was going to say Papa's Raw Bar, but these folks have so much going on. Papa's Raw Bar is just part of the experience. So Troy, the floor is yours. Tell us all about Eat, Drink, and Be Local, everything that you have out there.
How's everybody doing? Thanks for your time today. We appreciate you visit Lauderdale. We hope when you're in town that you come and visit Lighthouse Point. It's a little gem next to Pompano Beach and next to Deerfield Beach. There's the most canals here in South Florida, I believe, in one small city. And Papa and Mama Joy here opened up our restaurant back in what year, Papa?
1976.
1976. That's over 4 decades ago. And since then, we've grown a lot. Our experiences, we're always learning, always growing, seeking opportunity. We had a very positive outlook through COVID, although it was very challenging. We were able to change our ways over here. The restaurant and market opened up in 1976. We had to close down that restaurant, and we turned it into a private catering room called the Bimini Room. We're going to do a full walkthrough. But right now, today, in the Main Street Shopping Plaza in Lighthouse Point, we have Papa's Raw Bar. Your favorite place to eat, drink, and be local at Papa's Raw Bar. We have the fresh market, we have the Bimini Room, and we have the restaurant. And we got everything to offer here. You'll see we got a full sushi menu, over 40 amazing sushi rolls. All the rolls were designed and crafted by locals. We got amazing sushi chefs here. And then we took both restaurants, combined them into one menu too. So we got hibachi fried rice, we got fresh catch, we got tacos, we got po' boys that make you go book, book. There's something for everybody here. We even kept the old Seafood World classics with our black and fresh catch. We got coconut, Coco Loco shrimps coming up, and snapper franchise, king crab. This is a traditional seafood house. My parents met in the Bahamas a long time ago. They lived there for 20 years. They came here with a dream. I think they actually won the restaurant in a poker game. That's not an urban legend. And now we have this Bahamian style, island style seafood restaurant that's expanded into who we are today. We've positively navigated through COVID. We're very proud of our team. Our business is built on relationships. So now if you follow us, we're going to take you into the fresh market that opened in 1976, where it all began, when my grandma used to wake my dad up to make fish dip and mustard sauce at 4 a.m. in the morning. Let's go take a look. Our motto is eat, drink, and be local. If you're doing that, you're living the EDBL life. You can find us at edblife.com and at EDBL Life. That's a big trademark brand we have. Our belief is we promote synergy amongst local businesses and locals. It's not just our business. We don't believe in competition. We embrace everybody. We pool resources. We act as a sounding board for other locals.
We lost you there, Troy.
Folks, don't despair. We went through this when we were rehearsing. He'll be back. He'll be back. I know the connection will work. We want you to see we want you to see the market, all of the different rooms that they have in the restaurant or in the place. Let's see. There we go.
Take a look at this. We got the fresh tuna. We got hogfish down there. We got salmon, swordfish, mahi, grouper, wahoo, snow crab, king crab. We have our own stone crab boats. The sizes are running short right now. We got a fresh shipment coming today, so we'll have some colossals and jumbos, conch salad, seafood vinaigrette. Everything's local. We partnered up with Flora Fine Foods, another local brand, Monkey Buddha Beer. We got our own wine. That's my dad back in the islands wearing the short shorts. On every bottle, there's a story about Papa. Who the hell is Papa? Where did Papa come from? Where's he going? This is Papa's Fresh Market, guys. There's something for everybody. We're going to take you through the celebrity entrance now into the VIP room at the Bimini Room. This used to be the dining rooms at Seafood World, but now you dine next door at the Raw Bar. And this is your private catering venue. So when you want to come in here and have a private party, COVID-safe party, or birthday celebration engagement, this is your place. And when you rent this room, you call me, you rent the room, and then sky's the limits. We plan your party together. Let's take a look and see what's happening.
And Troy, if I may add real quick, folks, this is the newest addition to Papa's Raw Bar and to their whole place over there. Is this barrel room? This is the newest thing.
So I'm standing in the VIP room right now at the BR, the Bimini Room. We got a little speakeasy lounge back here. This room has everything but a stripper pole for liability reasons. But this is a nice room that holds about 16 people. And the way to get this room is by renting the other room and you overflow into this room. We're going to walk into the main Bimini Room now. This is where our mother shucker lives. He's the guy shucking oysters all day. We go through about 6,000 oysters a week. Every day we have happy hour here from open till 6 p.m. Our dollar oysters, and we bring in the best oysters. We used to have Gulf oysters. They're a little muddy and inconsistent. Now we're bringing them in from PEI. They're Royal Conways. They are delicious, and they're $1 every day till 6. Check out the barrel room. Check out the oyster. They want me to eat an oyster. I'm allergic to shellfish, so beware of my reaction. Oh, I can taste the salt. It's delicious.
It was worth the risk, wasn't it, Troy?
So check out the barrel room up there. We got our wall up there. Sky's the limit. We got Clase Azul. We got bourbon, tequila, rums. We got something for everybody. When you rent this room, we throw in a mixologist, servers, private chefs, and this is the room here. As you see up on the
we
wall,
can't hear you.
what happens in the barrel room stays in the barrel room.
Sorry, Carrie, I got something to say.
Carrie?
I always have something to say. The barrel room is a great fun place. I don't always head out to Lighthouse Point, and I think everybody should be there. You know how I feel about those Casamigos shots, and I feel VIP every time I go there. So great job.
Those are the Pop Rock shots. We got to put the
The
Pop
best.
Rocks in blend bags. When you enter the barrel room, it's a speakeasy entrance. So you get a password for the evening. You knock on the door. We'll show you how that works. Gemon, welcome to the bail room. Password, please. Boop, come on in. So here we are. You've seen the market. You've seen the bail room. We're at the patio bar right now with our lovely locals. It's a little slower right now, so this is a great time to come. Music from 6 to 9. Take a look out here. We have an amazing tent. I want to do a special shout out to our city mayor, Mr. Glenn Trost, and all of our city officials for allowing us to have this special tent, which saved us after our doors opened back up in COVID. We went from 120 employees to 2 restaurants. We're back up to about 7 employees now. Our business is built on relationship. We appreciate every single one of you guys that come in and pay homage to our humble abode here, our family style restaurant, Papa's Raw Bar. Let's just check in the Raw Bar. We'll show you a couple delicacies and see what's shaking in there. All the artwork's done by local artists, Jimmy Ellis, Eddie Forbes, Stephen Diosi. Here's our chefs. Hey guys, how's it going? What's up? We make our own hot sauces. There's my dad, Papa. Papa was a tank commander. I also got Papa on a goat. I was gonna have him smoking a joint, but he was against that. So the goat's smoking a joint and he's riding it. We got a full liquor license now, which has been another blessing from COVID. The city worked with us. We got a full liquor license. We do Irie cocktails over here. So it's island style. Everything's in plastic cups. You're lucky to have ice. We use fresh squeezed juices, so our margaritas are off the chain. We use Fever Tree products, top notch. We don't have a fully loaded bar, but we like to believe what we do have is just perfect for you. Take a look at the bar.
Say what up, Tyler?
What's going on, guys? We got an amazing sushi bar over here. Our sushi's unbelievable because we're filleting all our own fish. Tabo and his son Hugo and Oscar's here today. And they're some of the most renowned sushi chefs in South Florida. What's up, Tabo? Hey, how are you? We got our famous, like I said, our rolls are named after the locals. This is Miss Valerie invented this roll. Shout out to the Jimmy Johnson fishing tournament. This hibiscus roll is a sexy mama roll. We call them sexy mama rolls, not just because Miss Valerie's a sexy mama, because these rolls are rolling with no rice. So it's a nice way to stay fit. I'm actually working on that. Jam-packed with fish. Take another look at that. Rolled in soy paper. We got another one of our local favorites, named after the Pelagic brand, Pelagic. The Pelagic roll's got the dynamite sauce on there, fresh tuna, fresh wahoo. It's Pelagic, baby. We're actually doing Pelagic nights tomorrow night. We get together, we raise funds for local charity. Once a month, we do a Pelagic night. We promote it. We'll let you know it's on a Friday. And we also do reggae nights once a month on Monday. And we just had a killer reggae. Lou was here with Peter Dante, the local celebrity that's in every Adam Sandler movie. And they were jamming outside. So there's always live music outside from 6 to 9. It's always a party here at Papa's Raw Bar. Chef Tony, ¿qué pasa? Chef Tony's the man. If it can be cooked, he can cook it. We're famous for our fried rice. That was a fetish of mine when I was a little guy. Now we got the fried rice. We got the yum yum sauce. It's like crack. I put that on everything. This week's special are the carnitas tacos. We got other tacos on the menu. You can have lobster tacos, shrimp tacos, fresh catch tacos. And let's check out the Bimini Room, where we'll kind of finish it all. It's another party inspired by the Bahamas, where my parents lived. And this is more of a bigger dining room. You can also take this room to yourself. It holds up to 60 people. There's all the different Caribbean flags on the wall. Take a look around. We got Ernest Hemingway there in the back. This is the Bimini Room. This is our story at Papa's Raw Bars. Once again, our business is built on relationships. We value every one of you. Check us out at Papa's Raw Bar on social media, papasrawbar.com. And remember, not just here, but when you're in town, eat, drink, and be local. Be a local wherever you go. The locals need your local love and support. Follow us and other locals at edbllife.com. Yeah, man.
That was amazing, Charlie. Thank you so much. So that was EDBL Life, LIF as in Frank E.com.
Yeah, EDBL, like eat, drink, be local, EDBL Life, LIFE.com. That's our social media and our website, and at Papa's Raw Bar.
Fantastic, fantastic. And folks, I love this. I love what you're doing. I love the tent that you guys put outside, because even restaurants that did not have a full setup to be outside now have created that. So the city has allowed them to do that. We have all rolled with our situation, and we're trying to make it easy for you folks out there to sell us and recommend us, because there's a place for your clients here. So thank you so much, Troy. Hang out. We'll come back to you with some questions here in a few minutes. And nice to meet Papa. Very nice to meet him. Thank you so much. So because we wanted to add a lot of content. By the way, Lighthouse Point is right before Pompano, and so it's between Lauderdale by the Sea and next to Pompano, and between Deerfield Beach and Lauderdale by the Sea. It's very, very easy to get to it. Very centrally located, just minutes away from the airport and the port. So we wanted to add a lot of content for you all, again, to give you tools to recommend things to say. So because we have so many new things, we didn't have time to have every one of these venues participate. So what we decided to do is let our team tell you what we have just tried, if we just went to a new place, or what we're looking forward to tasting or to trying out. So first, let's go with Tracy.
All right. Thank you, Gabe. And let me just give a shout out to our partners quickly that it presented for us today. As you all can see, they absolutely love what they do, and very, very passionate about it. But what I think maybe even more so is their community, that they love where they live. And I think that resonates everywhere you go here. And that's what makes us such a great place to visit. So we indeed are actually greater together. So just wanted to shout out to all of our presenters. And then I want to share a place that's very close to where I work, actually, in downtown Fort Lauderdale, this Odaga, Taqueria, and Tequila. Okay, so what's not to love about Mexican street food, which is what this little establishment is. So Caitlin and I actually did a little reconnaissance here at the bodega recently. It is a casual taco joint by day and a late night speakeasy lounge by night. You can see the lounge picture here. So it is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Also has brunch on Saturday and Sunday. Location-wise, it sits right on Las Olas Boulevard. It's on the western side of Las Olas, which is an area that is really coming to its own right now. Lots of new establishments there, restaurants, hotels, and so forth. So, and it's also just steps away from the New River, which makes it super cool too. So, and if you don't already know, and we talk about it every time, I think, in all of these presentations, but Las Olas is our main drag in Fort Lauderdale for restaurants and retail. Super walkable, great place just to spend some time right along the river. And so as I mentioned earlier, you can see that speakeasy atmosphere there, but where you order from actually has a retrofitted Airstream in it. So it's very, very cool. The atmosphere is awesome. Whether you want to sit indoors or outdoors, as I mentioned, it's very close to the river and there is seating outdoors. Personally, I am a fish taco girl. Anywhere I go where there's tacos, and that's the option, that's what I'm going with. And luckily for us, we're right here where most of this fish is coming in locally. But you can't go wrong. It's a fabulous, fun place. So please check it out. Send your clients there.
You just have to be careful, right, Tracy, not to grab those drinks that they have readily available. They had these little pink drinks that looked like it was a nice refresher for the afternoon, but you got to look because it had tequila in it. Right?
Well, that's a nice refresher for the afternoon, but we did the same. So we'll have to check it out. You can go to the speakeasy as well. So, all right, thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Tracy. So I represent out west. If you haven't heard from these webinars yet, but I live in the western part of the county, kind of like Gabe was mentioning, over in Pembroke Pines, where Unit B has recently opened their second restaurant lounge place. It's in the shops of Pembroke Gardens. It's actually the sister of their Speakeasy in downtown Fort Lauderdale. This is a really cool, cool place to go. I went on a date night. It was great. They've got really kind of chic decor. You know, this great vibe. It's they say they're casually sophisticated. It's small. It's very intimate. They focus on like pre-prohibition influenced cocktails. And it's just a really great environment. They also have small plates, so they do kind of like tapas style. They encourage that you share what you're eating. So they have a huge variety on their menu. It really touches on all of the international fusion that goes on in Broward County. Obviously, we live in a global economy now, and you see that throughout, but really here in Broward County, as we've mentioned on many of our webinars, we have so many different cultures going on here. So you're going to see, you know, a great fusion going on there. And a little tip, you got to ask for the dealer's cocktail is what I've been told. So when you're there over in Pembroke Gardens at shops at Pembroke Gardens, ask for the dealer's cocktail at Unit B. You will not be let down with that one. And all right, Gabe, what do you got for us?
So if you've seen, I think if you've seen one of these webinars, you know that this is a thing with me, but I like beer. I do love beer. I drink beer, and I know my breweries. But this one I don't know yet. So Yeasty Brews, also on the west side of the county, brand new. They just opened. They do have foods. You know, it's a tap room mostly, but they do have some, you know, finger foods and items, and so pretzels and nachos, coconut shrimp or shrimp, barbecue shrimp, things like that. But then they have a great variety of beers that I'm looking forward to trying. So whether you like, you know, Belgian triples or milk stouts, or you like tart beers or Hefeweizens, they have from what looks like a great variety. I will go on a mission just for you, test it out to let you know how good it is. That's the kind of sacrifice I'm willing to make for y'all. So let's keep moving because we want to we're getting towards the end here. Let's stop for a second. Again, let's see what you're thinking. Second poll, voting is always anonymous, so we will not chase you down. We want to hear how you get your information, how you hear about us, how you find out about what's new. So if you could take a moment to click on the option that best reflects how you get information about what's new in a destination, we would appreciate it. And we're barreling down to the end of our presentation today. We're almost there. Hang in there because we have some fun things. Newsletters and the Tourism Bureau rep or website. So that's us, Caitlin. Excellent. It's good to hear that we're doing our job. It's awesome. Great to see. By the way, if you go to sunny.org, there is a way, if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, there's a way to sign up for our newsletter. And then there's other ways to get information. Our Travel Agent Academy, if you complete the Travel Agent Academy, you will be admitted into our Travel Trade private Facebook group. Caitlin manages that, and she's constantly putting information that is directed to the trade. It's not consumer-based, it's not consumer-facing, it is for you. So all of this is sunny.org/travel-trade, sunny.org/travel-trade. and you'll find that out. You'll see the what's new link that I showed you earlier. You'll see the link to the Travel Academy. You'll see links to all these videos that we have been doing. One thing we developed last year was a curriculum for small children, smaller children, young people, middle school, and a couple of lessons for high schoolers. And it's all about, we designed it with Broward kids in mind. So they would love to learn where they live. But it's also for any kid out there who is passionate about travel, who wants to know more about our beautiful beaches, our beautiful geography, our system of government, many different things to do. Make sure to sign up. Stay tuned for our upcoming season. So we're ending season 3 today. Thank you for joining us and sticking with us all this time. And then in April, this coming April, we will start with season 4. So we have some great episodes from I to wellness. We have one on sustainable travel. There'll be more information on that, but write down these dates.
You can register at the end of this.
And guess where you can register? sunny.org/travel-trade. And you can watch all past episodes. You can sign up for new ones. All things Visit Lauderdale, you can follow us in 2 ways. And this is in Facebook, Instagram, etc. Visit Lauderdale is our consumer-facing channel. So YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, whatever. Leisure Lauderdale is on Facebook and Instagram, and those are 2 pages that we do manage ourselves. Caitlin manages that, and that is information directed towards you. So for example, when we visited Hotel Marin just maybe a week or so ago, we were providing information, the technical specs, the information, pictures about the hotel that we visited. So that is a channel for the trade. And
All right,
then
I think we got to get to questions here, Gabe.
let's do it.
Time is
Let's
ticking.
do it. Let's do it, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. If I could have all our partners come back on the screen. Thank you so much for your time, partners. You've all done a great job.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, we're going to go through.
Thank you, Cambria. Thank you, Dania Point, and thank you, Papa's Raw Bar.
We're going to go through some of these questions that we've been getting throughout, and then we're going to do our trivia. So stay on with us because we got some great prizes coming up. So let's see. A lot of them have to do with Papa's Raw Bar. How much outdoor seating does Papa's Raw Bar have? So Troy,
384 seats.
Wow.
Am I on?
That's great.
No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. We have about 78 seats outside right now. Our normal dining capacity is 166, which includes the bail room. We're close to about 200 right now, thanks to the outdoor seating.
Okay, awesome, very good. And were those stone crabs that you have in the refrigerator there?
Yes, we have our own stone crab boats that are out of the Bahamas. We've had a relationship down there for 27 years. So we bring in our own stone crab boats. In the Bahamas, the stone crabs are amazingly fresh to the same species, and we like to believe out of the cleaner water, they live in a healthier environment, which gives them a sweeter fat content.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Papa's Raw. They were very popular here. We got a lot of great shout outs to you guys there. So we'll be sharing all those great comments with you all. And Kara, when we had some interest here in your bar that you mentioned as well. So when that rooftop bar, you said, when is it opening?
Probably about 60 to 90 days.
Okay. Awesome. Very good to know. So make those bookings for your clients.
For summer travel.
Yes.
Perfect for
absolutely. All right. And let's see here. Kim, they were asking about the night market as well that we touched on at the end. When is that night market? Is it every other Friday?
Yeah, the night market is actually the 2nd and 4th Fridays of the month. So
2nd and 4th.
2nd and 4th. And so we started out with about 20 vendors. We're up to well over 35 vendors now. And so it just continues to grow. What we do is we shut down the street right between Tommy Bahama and the hotels. And so it makes for a great safe pedestrian walkway. We do require masks so that if you are in the night market footprint, we are requesting that you do wear your mask even though it is outside. And that everybody, that gives our vendors as well as our guests a little layer of protection. So we're excited about it. It's great reviews, and we also have live entertainment as part of that as well. So,
Okay.
yeah, our last
Awesome.
event we had the School of Rock. So you never know.
Woo. Fun stuff. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, and Matt, for Hotel Marin, we got to see your lobby, your balcony, your room, but we didn't get to see, and I don't know if you mentioned your pool. Do you have a pool?
Great question. We do have a pool. We have a beautiful infinity pool on the 5th floor of the property. So it overlooks the ocean and it is absolutely phenomenal. We actually have a bar out there called Aqua as well. Serving up some great drinks. So we definitely have a pool on the 5th floor.
Okay, awesome. Thank you
Hey,
so
Kayla,
much.
I want to add a quick question. I didn't see it in here, but I know maybe people might be thinking, and perhaps we can close with this. Is a question for the hotels. This comes up every time. Resort fees, destination fees, how much are they, and what do they include? Kara, if you want to go first.
We do not have a resort fee at the hotel.
So we have a resort fee. It's $38 a day. It includes 2 beach chairs on that beautiful beach right below us, daily yoga classes at 9, 2 drinks in the bar a day, 2 bottles of water, Wi-Fi, and we also have logoed cruiser bikes. So if you want to take a cruiser bike, you can rent it for up to 2 hours a day per person in the room, go cruise around Fort Lauderdale or Las Olas. So that's what's included in our resort fee.
Thank you. I know we're coming to the end of our time here, so perhaps we can get to our prizes because we have a lot of them. Folks, thank you so much for hanging in there. I know we're a little bit past the hour mark, but we do have some prizes to give away. The way we do this, the way we do this is if you have to type the answer you think is correct in the question box, and then we'll know whoever types the question first. So not only do you have to be right, you have to be a fast typer. And then we'll know who wins the prize. So, Kayla, are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's do it. We have a prize from Hotel Marin. So thank you, Matt. This is a Hotel Marin beach bag. The question is, what percentage of rooms in Hotel Marin have balconies? What percentage of rooms in Hotel Marin have balconies? Oh, and we have a right answer from Brian Watson, 80%. Is that correct, Matt?
Yep, that's correct. Nicely done.
He got it. So congratulations, Brian. So Brian, thank you so much for participating. You cannot win another prize. You get the beach bag, but I want to make sure that we don't get confused. Now we have from Cambria. Kara, did I get this right? You're picking up a bar tab. Is that your present?
I am sitting at the bar right now, so I figured I would do that.
Can I participate? I'll forget the answer right away. So here's the question. All right, folks, get ready to type. Kara mentioned that the family owned several properties that they actually tore down to build Cambria. How many properties were those that they tore down to build the Cambria Hotel in Fort Lauderdale Beach? How many? I remember you saying it. It was this many hotels. Let's see. Oh, hold on. We got some fast typers out there. It was just a number. But Eddie Woodham got let's see. He answered 3. Is that right?
It was 3 properties.
He got it. So Eddie gets a $50 bar tab with Kara, and I have to come too. So that's the only caveat there. No, I'm kidding. I don't have to be there. Enjoy. Let me do this. Let's go to Papa's Raw Bar. And thank you, Troy and Matt, for this. This is an amazing prize. This is a $100 gift card. $100 gift card. And the question is, What year did Papa Huey and Mama Joy start the restaurant? What year did Papa Huey and Mama Joy open the restaurant? Let's see. We have, let's see, we have Jay Mandelker. Is that, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm sorry if I am not, but they said 1976. Is that correct? You got it, Jay, you got it. I'm sure you're going to enjoy a very fine meal with the folks there at Papa's Roll Bar. Bop, bop.
Whoop, whoop.
And then we have, last but not least, we have a few things from Dania Point. All right, Dania Point. We have 3 prizes from Dania Point. What is the name, or name the Brazilian steakhouse at Dania Point? Name the Brazilian steakhouse at Dania Point. And we have Maria Batista with Rodizio Grill. Kim, is that correct? Oh, I got the answers. I know it. That is correct. It is correct. Rodizio Grill is the correct answer. Maria, you got dinner for 2 at Rodizio Grill. Then we have, next we have a Pandora, a gift card to Pandora. Oh, shit, I think I just messed that up. I'm gonna have to skip that one because I think I just messed up that. I just
We'll
gave
skip
away the
that one.
punchline. Skip it. Okay, hold on. Okay, so here's here. This one will be easy for me. Okay, I can handle this. This is gift cards to Tommy Bahama, and the question is how many hotels will there be at Dania Point once all hotel projects are completed? How many hotel properties will be in Dania Point once all the projects are completed? And we have Ray Hayden said 6 hotels. Kim, is that correct?
That is correct. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. That's all the prizes we have, which was a lot for this one. Tracy, any closing remarks?
Were you going to do, did you do the Papa's Roll Bar? Oh, you did. Okay. Sorry about that. Somehow I missed that. Yes, I just want to say thank you to all our presenters. Amazing job. I mean, this has been fun. And, you know, we are all reflecting here. We are closing out season 3. But thanks so much to all of our advisors that have joined us. Some of you have joined us for many of these. We cannot thank you enough. But when we come back in April, we're thinking things are going to look pretty good. So we look forward to seeing you then. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.